Death isn't kind. It's dark and black, and as far as you can see, you're all alone. There's no one else. But it's no different when you're alive, is it? No matter how many relationships we seem to have, we're all alone.
Imagine, in the world of Stardom, a world where its inhabitants are connected through friendships, and these friendships either grow or break. Mostly, they break, either violently or amicably. Some are even restored to full power. Tam Nakano and Julia are heading into All-Star Grand Queendom with the most heated of rivalries, with lore that travels back into the time of Arisa Hoshiki. But Tam lore is much, much longer and dense than any book on Earth. The relationship of one Tam Nakano extended far beyond the world of Stardom. Tam doesn't just know Natsupoi from prior to Stardom, but also another captivating woman, she who was glorious and beautiful to behold. But this woman isn't just connected to Tam Nakano. Julia, who has connections to all the Ice Ribbon women, also has a connection to this mysterious woman, unreadable by design, she who holds both a light and dark side, the ever-impressionable, unyielding, mysterious, and evocative talent, the absolute, indomitable girlfriend. Saori Anou is the lone person connected to all the important lore in Stardom. She comes in with a built-in backstory and the absolute talent to be an elite player. She showed up in Tam Nakano's darkest moments to bring her back to the light and joined Cosmic Angels. Now she faces prominence for the artist belts, rekindling an old friendship with Natsupoi and Kairi to form Restart at the All-Star Grand Queendom. But the story isn't about this match, it's about the potential, her connections to Tam and Julia. Saori could be a talent to bridge the gap. As she says, my suplex bridge will be a bridge between Japan and the rest of the world. Just look at this figure eight. What now, Charlotte? What now? So let's get into Saori Anou, a Joshi. I had trouble finding the tone on how I wanted to talk about her, because she is truly unreadable by design. Like all of my favorites, Saori Anou comes from a theater background, but found the emotive aspect of the art to be difficult. She eventually nailed it, because she just evokes the very idea of presence. There's a focus on ring gear, the light and dark aspects of the character, the focus on the good and the focus on the shadow in the Jungian sense, and rather than restrict the shadow from conscious life, Saori welcomed it and balanced the sides into a beautiful synergy. Saori was trained by Yuna Manase and debuted on the first act Res Z. She eventually became their inaugural champion, but she's been a freelancer the majority of her career, teaming with Natsupoi back before she was convinced she was a fairy and going by Natsumi Maki. She even worked a couple Stardom shows teaming with Kairi, but also battled Tam Nakano in DDT. She wrestled a lot for the Oz Academy with a darker, sexier version of Dark Anou, if you can imagine a darker, sexier version of her. But she's known for her work in Ice Ribbon as the freelancer who holds their title. It's here she knows Julia, having wrestled her twice, beating her relatively easy the first time, but the second meeting took a little work. Julia cannot read this woman. When Julia left Ice Ribbon, she rubbed every single one of the women the wrong way, like straight, I'm gonna kill you in the streets if I ever see your blonde ass. Maya Yukihi all like, I must go, I know I'm a good front. Saori Anou returned to Stardom by invitation from Kairi to team with Natsupoi to reform an old friendship of theirs. But is that why she's really here? Shortly after, Mina Shirakawa noped out of Cosmic Angels and took Waka with her. Add this with Unagi and Mai Sakurai before, combined with Tam's leadership constantly in question, and the losses to Julia and Kairi. Tam is stressed. She may not realize this was an exact mirror of her issues with Arisa and Mayu Iwatani, but karma has arrived and taken a cruel bite out of Tam. Cosmic Angels was reduced to 3, and you may even argue with two of the original members gone, Cosmic Angels is simply no more. But remember, Stardom is an anime, and in her most dire need, a friend returned when Tam needed her the most. Saori joined Cosmic Angels to reunite with her friend, and Tam was grateful. But the vibe is already different. Saori is too cool to dance or say delicious. She is completely immune to Tam Nakano's contagious cuteness and refuses to acknowledge Natsupoi's delusion that she's a fairy that goes. She calls her by her real name, and Natsupoi like Natsupoi. With Saori Anou, she be like Trunks, appearing out of nowhere, a total cool badass who everyone knew was coming because he was in the intro on American TV for like ever. She shows up and Goku's goofiness flies right over because this woman has seen things. Can we call Cosmic Angels the cutest group in the world when one of their members is like cute? I can be cute, but I'd rather be a living work of art. But first, Cosmic Angels must make a statement. We'll restart, reclaim the trio's titles that Cosmic Angels once held so bright from the hardcore deathmatch troupe Prominence, where one, Suzu Suzuki, who already has a built-in backstory with Julia, also has one with Saori, as they fought for titles in Ice Ribbon already, and this was a wonderful showcase for her. Kairi gets her stuff in, and Risa Sarah does her thing, and Pori plays Jenga. But the last act of this match was dedicated for Saori to shine, immediately slapping the world into attention. Her offense, her selling, her expressions, all the stuff that I love about wrestling. And let's not forget the Queen of Bridges, the best you'll see. And she finishes Suzu off with the backslide bridge, a thing of absolute beauty. And she scores the victory for Restart as the new artist of Stardom. And Suzu certainly won't forget it. Saori Anou shined alright, and of course, Poi holds the red version. But what now? What I like about her is all the different potential scenarios that can arise. Surely she's not staying in this group, right? Surely she's not gonna kill Poi at some point, or turn on Tam, or maybe vice versa. Add in Julia and the upcoming Donna Del Mondo versus Restart Trios match, and it becomes super interesting on the future of both units. And what of Suzu Suzuki, now a lone wolf since leaving Prominence? Will she join Donna Del Mondo and continue to fight against Anou, or join her in the fight in a new unit down the line? And what about Kairi? She's not even in Cosmic Angels. She's still a lone pirate sailing the skies, and is just a bystander in this situation. What role will she serve? She who also plays with the light and the dark. Speaking of the dark, we haven't even seen what role, if the darker shade of Saori Anou will appear. The Jungian shadow coming out to play. What further layers will be added to this situation, because Saori Anou's anime story has just begun. And I can think of no better wrestler in Stardom right now, with all the right lore and connections to make big moves and shift things. To be the bridge, after all. And an all-star thank you to my Patreon sponsors: Jeff, The Up Channel, Adam, Geek, Anthony, Kopi, T, Renee, Ace, Maddox, Justin, Matthew, Noel, John, Terrence, Danwick, Edward, Kev Mullen, Adam, Ray, Glorious Royals, Party Marty, Punk Rick's Videos, Minisho, Cowards, Boobas, Venchi, Dr. Enzik, Juggernaut Graphics, Polar Bear, Shut Up Ingo, Ash McGee, Tombo, and Boggle. Thank you.